Welcome back. The next session we're training quads now. And as you guys know, I already explained it in the previous video. I want to do more educational content for you now. That being said, you see me training every day. You see how I eat, you see how I do all these things. And we understand that there's so much information out there. And honestly, sometimes I get overwhelmed too, and that's absolutely okay. Now, with social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, there's so many great coaches explaining so many different things. And I understand that there's so much misinformation, and you know, honestly, in the end of the day, you're sitting there and you don't know what to do. And I want to show you how I do things on a daily basis. All these things lead to the physique, stepping on stage and showing what we've done the past few months and years. So I truly believe that whatever we do is quite successful. I mean, this is the result of all the competitions. Hydration is in, electrolytes is in. We need the Recov cream. Then we start doing quads. I will explain as in the previous video before. Hope you guys enjoy this one. And let me know, please, if you like these videos, the educational style. If not, we continue. That's what we're going to do anyway with the Arnold's Classic series to keep you updated, how I'm looking, how I'm feeling. All in all, great prep so far. Many problems, great solutions. But let's get this thing started. And guys, if you want to know more about the coaching thing, check the description below. It's 150 bucks. You don't need to sign a contract. There's no sign-up fee. There's no hidden fee. There's no hook. You can cancel it from month to month. So if you need it, sign in. If you don't need it, sign out. That's it. We're trying to make it as easy as possible. We're here to help you. That's all we need. That's all we want to do. Let's rock. Exercise number one, and always the same exercise, is adductors. I always start my leg workouts with an adductor machine. We're changing seat position slightly. Sometimes I'll lean back a little bit, sometimes I'm leaning forward a little bit, just to change the angle and just to change where exactly we're activating these muscles. Right here, obviously, we're trying to activate the adductors to fill the gap in between the legs. That shows especially in the front shot and in the back shot, especially the back shots. As the legs close together, it looks more deep. It adds more depth to the whole physique. That's what we're doing here, 4 sets. What I like to do is, as we're coming back into the stretch, I like to enjoy it and feel that my hips warming up at the same time. Again, here, it's the same thing. Warm-up is always really short. 20 reps, 10 reps, 5 reps, with no stop in between. That means that we're activating blood flow, so we get a pump. We're warming up. Secondly, the second part, 10 reps. This is to get hips, joints, ligaments, the soft tissue in between ready. And then we're adding almost working set weight for 5 reps. The reason is that I don't want to waste too much energy in warming up, but at the same time, I want to neurologically here adapt to heavier weights. So the very first working set doesn't feel as uncomfortable. Maybe you know that if you start your working sets, the first set always feels a little bit off because you're not used to use heavy weights. But this is what we're going to do in the heavier warm-up set for 5 reps. So now we have a pump, we are warmed up, soft tissue, ligaments, joints are ready, and then neurologically our brain is already adapted to heavy weights. And that's all we need to do. Then we're going into 4 full working sets here. All that stuff and much, much more. That's what you get in our WhatsApp coaching. Really easy, 150 bucks total. You can cancel month to month. There's no contract, there are no hidden fees, no hook, no nothing. Sign in if you need it, sign out as you don't need it anymore. Really easy to do, and we're waiting for you right there. What a great first exercise. This is a leg extension, obviously, and one of the best machines ever built. The reason is that we can push the back pad as far back as possible. So we're almost laying on the machine. The reason is that it's actually really smart, guys. As you're leaning back, you're opening your hips, obviously. And there's a single muscle a leg muscle. It's not the lateralis, it's not the medialis, it's the rectus femoris, the thing in between. And this muscle goes through the hips. So as we open the hips up, we get a pre-stretched position, and that way we can stimulate this specific part much, much better in order to create a three-dimensional, perfect-looking leg. Usually when you sit upright, you target more the lateral and the medial part, but as I said, as you're leaning back, you get the full potential of a leg extension in order to train and grow your muscle, your legs entirely. I like to use it a little bit lighter, heavier, higher reps, but this machine here feels so smooth that you can load it really heavy and still executing it almost to perfection. And I like to hold the concentric just for a split second to get this almost crampy kind of contraction. And from there, I'm releasing it slowly into stretch. I'm not focusing entirely on a stretch position here because a leg extension is basically made to overload the contracted position. That's what we're doing here. Exercise number 2, the new tech hack press. That's like a hybrid out of a leg press and the hack squat. Obviously it's called hack press. The reason is you can adjust the back pad a little bit more back, a little bit more in front to give you the perfect pressure, not on your knees, on your feet. And I like this machine specifically because it puts almost no pressure on my knees. So there's no pain, no uncomfortable position. As you load the machine up, you can feel it entirely in your legs. So I'm trying to squeeze my midsection to keep it tight. I'm pressing my hips against the pad. I'm pushing my feet just slightly outwards and my knees as well. So the moment I'm going deep, my knees flare out just a little bit. And as I'm pressing together, my legs come together as well to activate adductors as well. So the more open your stand is, the more activation you get in your adductors. I don't overdo it. I still want to target my quads. That's a quad exercise. We already did adductors, but I still want to slightly have a little bit of contraction in my adductors. It gives me a better feeling, and mentally it makes me stronger. Great exercise. I'm gonna switch these from workout to workout. That's workout number 2. Workout number 1, we're doing squats and leg press. Here, we're doing hack press and lunges. So guys, be excited for the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. One of the most favorite exercises of all times, and I don't know anybody who really likes doing walking lunges. I hate it, but really beneficial. Last exercise for today, and as you can see, I'm trying to walk left and right, so not straight. That way I'm trying to keep my knees perfectly aligned to my feet, so my feet, they are slightly outwards, and I'm pushing my knees into the same direction, so my knees flow over my feet in the perfect same direction. We're doing 20 steps, 10 this way and 10 back. I try to keep my torso, my upper body as upright as possible, and I'm trying to push my knees over my toes to get the most knee flexion, to contract and stretch glutes and quads at the same time. That's more like a finisher of an overall leg development. It targets glutes, adductors, abductors, quads, obviously, a little bit of calves, some here, some there. That's a perfect finisher for a leg workout. And again, guys, if you like these videos, please let me know in the comments. Give me some love in the comments. Give me a like and share it to your friends. Maybe one of your friends need this advice as well. If I can give you some inspiration and motivation to go into your next leg workout a little bit more excited, then everything is perfectly fine. Guys, that's it for the video. Hope you liked it and don't miss the next one. So click the subscription button and see you guys for the next video. If you missed the first one, I explained my whole back workout. Check that out and see you guys for the next time.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave.